which is in reverse. So I don't know who that gentleman figure is, but it came up in the cards. So very forceful, but can be a very negative position, which I don't like to give readings of that. But I'm just going to tell you because this is the first one I've done in many long time. So I'm just going to go with them because that's what's coming up. And apparently there's been a lot in, we'll just answer like with whatever it was for the mini reading that has to be known. There's apparently abundant, actually 10, but it has to do with 10 questions. And 10, I guess we need to get those organized because I can see from what I'm seeing, and like I said, for psychics, they'll almost become audio-visual. But I can see a faraway land and a light, and this, for me, signifies that there's much that needs to be focused out, stretched out, but it's not confusing if you line up the questions. So you may want to sit down and see what you want to do with your life and put those questions in order because it's not coming in just one. So there's 10 areas, but there's light at the end of the tunnel because I just did a mini reading like past, present, future, and it has to do with coming together. So whatever 3 is going to mean for you in abundance. So let's say that you didn't like the 6 or you knew the 6 meant something, but even if you divide that by 2, because what's coming up for you is 3, and that's a divine number, of course, you know, and it helps the entire universe is based on 3, but you've got the beautiful abundance, but it's coming in 3s. And it's that's the feminine part. And so that's a good thing because we're moving into the feminine, raising vibrations for all of us in our new normal or new paranormal. But I would go with thinking, do everything you can to plan. And I'd like to say 10, you know, if you want to say 10 hours, 10 days, 10 months, 10 weeks, whatever. But just pay attention to that, but get those things in order, whatever it is. I'm sure there's 10 parts of you, 10 parts. Now, you said you were married, right? And you were calling about your husband.
No, not yet, but yeah, I mean, exactly. I'm into it. I picked up a nice energy of a male, but I don't think we're going to meet right now, but yeah, I like him already.
Use that. Put those 10 things in order, but think of the 3s because I used to pull all the numerology in as well, and I've got to get better at that. But I do love 3, and that came up for you for abundance. So look at that. What will 3s mean for you since you came into this with a reality that there is some man out there? But I'll be honest with you, it looks older, educated, and he knows something. And look for him to be... believe it or not, this card I pulled up, I'll just tell you because it's a visualization for me, light-skinned, light hair, which usually it's dark-skinned, dark hair. So you're just the first caller I've got tonight. So, but he knows things, all right? And he's not rich, but he's not poor either. But he's something that you need for the welfare and survival of your future. So be thinking about him. Do you have a vision board?
I was actually going to make one this weekend, believe it or not. I have the board, but I was going to make one. Yep.
Well, we're psychic together. Good. Well, then that's good because if I hear it, I'll say it. Sometimes I don't even know why I'm saying something. Well, put that in there and go ahead and do your vision board and put your man in there and put your 10 things. But then also dress it and be kind. With the 3s and the abundance with the female energy, and draw that to you because, you know, knowledge is information is power, and we are who, you know, we are all the authors of our own life story, and to think is to create. So get that. Really, this weekend you were going to do a vision board?
I really
You're not just making that up?
I'm not making it up because I have 2. I have one. Yeah, I have 2 boards. I have one in the color white and one in the color black, and I was going to buy some cardboards. I mean, not cardboard, some index cards. Yeah, 2. And I was going to actually write out a list of, because I have some goals that I need to achieve, and I was going to write everything out this week. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I guess maybe we're just in 10. That's good. So that's a good thing to come back and start connecting on higher levels with people. Well, good. Well, definitely do that because the universe is backing you up on that. But make sure you have at least 10 things and look to 3 months, 3 days, 3 years. Think in threes, but really focus.
Okay.
And put that man out there too. Start envisioning, or look at movies, or, but pick the guy and put him together. Right? It's mysteries of the mind, but you can do that. Draw them to you. That's what this whole new paranormal is going to be about. We're going to be better at, creating our own reality. At least that's what they say.
Yes. Okay,
all right. Well,
I get it. Okay.
Janet bounced off of here, but we're going to touch somebody else. But yeah, come back. We'll be here every Thursday, I think.
Okay.
So thanks a lot for calling in and being part of our show. You can come back and listen to it again too. Thank you.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Thank you. 614-599, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
614. Hi. Now, you called in earlier, or you've been sitting here a while? Is that you? We haven't done your reading, have we?
No, not yet.
Good. Okay, well, tell us your name, and I'm going to let Suzanne go first, and then I'll do my little mini pull, okay? And Suzanne will work with you, and then Theresa. So Suzanne first. And what's your name?
My name is Philson. Philson.
Okay. Can you hear her, Suzanne? I'm going to go on mute so you can hear better.
I need you to sort of speak up a little bit because I just work on energy, and so I need to hear your voice nice and clear.
Okay, my name is Philson, and I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio. Right now, yeah.
Okay, so you know what? You just sound like your voice sounds like you're really upset. Like there's several problems going on in your life. So I kind of need you to kind of focus in on the one thing that would really make you feel better, and then let's go to work on that one question because I think that I do better if I take and I really give one question my full concentration. And so tell me what the weather is like in your area today in a nice, clear voice, please.
It's cold. It just rained. And it's dark. It's dark outside.
Okay. So the very first impression I got from you was something I need to kind of ask you a question about, and if you don't want to talk about it, it's okay, but I just need to know that I'm tuned into the right vibration. You earlier in your life you had a relationship that was really not good for you, and you figured out how to get out of that relationship, and for some reason something has happened in the past 2 days that has brought up a real difficult memory for you about what you extricated yourself from previously, and somehow or another you're re-involved in this emotional drama. You know it's the past, but somehow or another some part of it is replaying inside of you.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't had any serious official relationships, but I've had a lot of I've had issues with men, and you could say deception and a lot of mistrust.
Okay.
So that I have been having dreams recently, but I don't remember exactly dreams about the past, but I don't remember exactly what they are.
Okay, good. How old are you?
25.
25. Okay. So 7, 14, 21. Okay. So this is actually the first time that you've actually been able to actually see a relationship and actually understand what it means to give love and to receive love. And so now I think the problem is that you think that you should be able to have a relationship with the same sort of clarity. And the funny thing is that we don't really experience aspects of ourself unless we're in a relationship. A lot of people I mean, there's just growth that happens in a relationship that doesn't happen any other way. You think you understand yourself really well, and then you get in a relationship, and parts of your personality emerge that you really aren't very familiar with, or you are familiar with, and you didn't think that would reemerge. So you have a question specifically about a relationship conflict that's going on currently. It's not a big conflict, but it has sort of taken up a lot of your thinking.
Yeah, there is a relationship that I'm kind of trying to leave behind because I know it's not a good one. And
okay.
Yeah, so I'm actually wondering if there's anything better coming along, or if there's any guidance.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. So relationships are interesting. I love relationships. I really do. I have a lot of energy for relationships. So I want you to take, and I want you to see this relationship that you've just come out of. I just want you to say, you know what, whatever I needed to learn, I learned. And I just want you to give yourself this sort of conversation. And then at the same time, I want you to put up someplace where you'll look at it all the time. I'm worth it. I'm worth it. And I really want you to take and put together a process where you work your way out of this mid-level depression that you have going on. You're worth it. You're truly worth it. And there's a great relationship entering into the situation, but it doesn't come until October. And we kind of, like, you're free to take and socialize with people and have fun. But as far as actually planning, thinking, and putting yourself in a relationship, I just really want you to give yourself that self-talk. I'm worth it. I am worth it. And then I want you to find somebody who is really worthy of your time, your intelligence, your beautiful sensitivity, the way you're a great caretaker. I really want you to find somebody who really values you because you are valuable. That's what I want for you.
Thank you. That makes me feel nice.
Okay. Hey, Theresa TJ, are you there? You're up.
Yeah, when you say my name, I tune back in. I sit here and listen. I'm a heavy breather. So people will tell me, Janet is in Hawaii, but she may come back on here, but she does a different level of working, and that's okay because I get her tuned back in here later. But, yeah, would you like me to pull some cards? Have you got anything personally you'd like to answer, or do you want me to just do a overall universal mini reading for you, or do you have something you'd like to address? It's totally up to you. I'll do my little thing here. I use tarot cards.
Overall,
can you hear me?
Universal.
Overall universal. Okay, let's see what comes up here. I sort of like it because if I asked the universe, which I totally believe in, having lived and died and lived and died and lived and died in this reality, and working with a lot of death and dying, and in this particular time on Earth, I love doing and seeing individually. Now, you know we're asking this for you, so this is very individual. Okay. Well, I'm just going to pull all three of them and see. You, oh my gosh, you got deep dreams going on, and you're stuck. Now, the reason is I'm looking at the cards, but I know since I've, been reading them for 30, 40 years, but more like 50 because I'm 68 now. I started as a young girl. But apparently there's something stuck, and that's okay because you can turn it around. It shows that you work through it, and there is a gentleman on your horizon, and he is trying to find you. Now, he'll probably be somewhere between 28 and 30, so that'll be okay from what I'm looking at. I'm going by visualization now. Remember, I use tarot cards. But apparently you're going to have to create that again in your dreams, your lucid dreams, and you're young, so I don't know if you're studied on that. So please find your stuff on the Internet, watch some YouTubes, do your 432 tune in on your dream. If you're at least doing training or relaxing your mind and learn how to use the music, you can do that if you've got a computer or cell phone on, get on YouTube. But it shows that you're going to complete something, but you have to do it through your dreams. So this is a time of completion for you. So whatever that is that you've been really thinking strongly about, put it behind you. And then when you do a little bit of at night, tune into some nice music for at least 20 minutes, any time of light meditation to clear your mind, and then start focusing on the next new, what you are in your new reality, which all of us are doing, especially for May. We're getting ready for the new world because we're sort of crossing from 3D into 4D, and a lot of us talk about it in our new heaven. So look at the next reality and see who you're going to be, because this is only a mini reading, and we'll be here in the future for people that need a longer, reading or tarot card reading or for the year or whatever.